Well, never thought I'd make this video, but hey everyone, it's Mom DC Van here with another first impressions video, and today, my friends, we are finally talking about the long-awaited Arkham Trilogy, which just released for the Nintendo Switch here last Friday, I think. Whatever. Anyway, so this is something that I've been excited for. This is something that I've wanted for a long time, ever since the Switch was even a thing. I mean, just the idea of taking the Arkham games anywhere was just, a cool novelty, and, something that I just kind of wanted. Like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, man, I would love to play Arkham anywhere. And now we finally can. And, yeah, since its announcement, I've been kind of hyping it up. It was cool that not only them bringing Arkham Knight to, the new for the console, but also giving us Asylum and City as they were originally intended. This is not the remaster at all. I think that just needs to be stated regardless. And yeah, I'm happy about that. We don't have a weird looking Batman or anything like that. So I guess the only thing to do is kind of talk about my thoughts on them. I played each of them for about an hour or so. Maybe for a night it was a little less than that. But I'm just going to give you my thoughts on what I experienced so far, and tell you whether or not this is a good purchase or not. So let's get into Arkham Asylum, which, man, I mean, as stated before on this channel and through my other reviews of the games, which, by the way, you should definitely check out. I love Arkham Asylum. It is my favorite, even though I love Arkham City as well, and I think that is a better game. Asylum just holds a special place in my heart. One of my favorite games ever. I can play it anytime. I'm probably going to do a playthrough of it right after I'm done recording. But I didn't think there was going to be much issue with Asylum on the console. I mean, this is a game from 2009, so I didn't think there wasn't going to be a whole lot of issues, which for the most part there isn't. For the most part, this port is good. As stated before, it's Asylum, the original Asylum from 2009. All the DLC is here, so you can play as the Joker and also experience the PS3 exclusive maps and stuff. We kind of went over this in over intensive treatment, so go check those videos out. So for the most part, I'd say the game runs good. There are some dips here and there, which I noticed, but wasn't really an issue for me. I played who knows how many ports of Asylum at this point. I'm fine with the frame rate just kind of dipping every once in a while. So, I know that some people were giving it a lot more, criticism online, but it never got to a point where it was just like overly bearing or whatnot. It was just one of those things where it was like, whenever you went to a new corridor or something like that, maybe like Batman just kind of stutters a bit, and whatever. It just happens. I feel like at some point there's going to be a patch to kind of, smooth things out even more. So until that comes, I still think for the most part that Asylum is, it is still really good and is worth playing, for everyone who is interested in the superhero genre. So, yeah, Asylum gets a big thumbs up for me. Now we get to Arkham City, and this one, again, I didn't really have too much concerns about. City has had, a past on Nintendo platforms before. Let's not forget it was a Wii U launch game, and it got the cool fancy armored suit and whatnot. But I was not expecting Asylum to run as well as it did. It was a lot more consistent than City was. Don't get me wrong, there were dips here and there, but it was like for a fraction of a second. It wasn't like anything too outrageous or whatnot. So for the most part, I'd say like City just City just runs beautifully. It's great. As mentioned, all the DLCs here. One of my favorite additions is that they brought back the armored suit from the Wii U port, which is just great. I thought that was a skin that was going to be lost to time, and it was something I joked about months ago when the game was announced, and I'm glad that somebody at least somebody at least saw the tweet that I put out and just was like, you know what? Yeah, let's put the suit in there. It's not like it doesn't have BAT mode or like any of the other Wii U additives, which is kind of sad, but like I can understand why. I was hoping like they'd have BAT at least, but hopefully that gets patched in or whatever. If it's not, then whatever. But yeah, City is just City. City is great. I love City. It runs smooth. All the extra content is great, and this is a game that I can just always have a good time with, and I definitely can't wait to play through it here soon with the armored suit and whatnot. Just yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So for Arkham Knight, yeah, this is one that I was kind of concerned about, just because Knight is a different ball game. I've said my thoughts before on other videos. I think gameplay wise, as far as just combat, stealth, and driving around the Batmobile, it's great. The story I'm not too big of a fan of, and I'm just like, I'm not jiving with like the tank mode and for the Batmobile. That's dumb. But this was as weird as it may sound, this was the game that I was excited to play the most, just because like, how are you gonna get Arkham Knight running on a Nintendo Switch natively and not have it be just a nuclear explosion or something. But so I've seen a lot of flack on this online, people calling it unplayable and this and that. I don't think it's unplayable. I just want to get that started. There's issues, don't get me wrong, there are issues for sure. But yeah, let's just get into it. Firstly, as far as just side content, all the DLCs included, and they even brought back the PS4 content, the PlayStation exclusive stuff, which I was not expecting. I thought that was just going to be kind of saved for the other consoles and whatnot, or for the other yeah, it was just going to be saved for the PS4 and wasn't going to make its way over. But surprisingly, it's all there. The Adam West skin, Earth 2 is there. Completely was completely thrown off by that. And as far as new additions, we got the Robert Pattinson skin, which I had to rock immediately. I'm a big fan of the Batman, and yeah, so this was something I was super happy to see get added into the game. No Batmobile to go with it, but it's not that big of a loss, I think. I'm just happy the skin is in the game. So as far as performance and just visual fidelity, I think for the most part visually it looks fine. It's about what I expected. Textures are a little pixelated sometimes, things don't load in right, and it's not, comparing it to the other consoles and stuff, it's not that pretty. But I mean, the Switch is a less powerful system, so you can't really say much after that. Frame rate wise, I saw a lot of people that were really, hating on the frame rate whenever you're in the Batmobile. And while I'm going to say it's not perfect, it is still playable, I think. I mean, there's a big notice when you switch like from on foot into the Batmobile. It's there, but I don't think like it's completely unplayable. Arkham Knight on PC at launch was unplayable. This is perfectly, fine as is. So, yeah, it never got to a point where like I was frustrated with Knight on Switch. There weren't any crashes, there weren't any like major issues. I didn't like fall through the floor immediately. Like there wasn't none of that. It was just Arkham Knight not as pretty. Basically the best way I can sum it up. I think out of the trilogy, this is the weakest as far as just a port. But it is a very ambitious one. I know a lot of people were saying that, but it's true. It is a very ambitious version of the game, and I'm surprised of how well. I mean, it's got issues, but I'm surprised that they managed to actually make it run on a Switch. It's just it's fascinating. So, just getting that all the way. Do I think you should pick this up? Not right away. I know a lot of people have been saying, don't buy it. The Arkham Trilogy is a complete waste. I don't think that's true. It's not a complete waste. I just don't think you should be paying full price for this. There are two really good ports here with Asylum and City, especially City. Knight has issues, but it's not a total disaster or whatnot. But yeah, I think you should wait for a sale or just a massive price dump. Like this is not worth full price at all. I paid $80 for this, and I kind of wish that I just waited, but I review superhero stuff, so it's kind of a given that I was gonna buy this. I mean, I'm an Arkham fan too, so I was gonna buy this day one. So if I were you, like if you're interested in getting into the Arkham games, if you've never played them before, and if you own a Switch, then I would say just wait. Just wait for a sale, Black Friday, whatever. They're probably just going to be giving this away at some point. And I think when the time comes and the money's right, that's when you go for it. Because like 2 out of 3 games is good. So yeah, that's my thoughts in general. I enjoyed my time with this, and yeah, I'm excited to play more of these just on my own. Maybe I'll do a review of it at some point, just going like a full depth analysis, but I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of time and just kind of focus on just getting through playing the games and whatnot. Like I had fun with my time with Arkham Trilogy, and I can't wait to play more of it. So anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Not sure what the next video is going to be, but I'm sure I'll come up with something for next week. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. It's fine. Be sure to follow me on social media and whatnot. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitch. All of that you can check out. But until then, I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.